So I'm here with Eric. It's a roofing specialist in San Diego. You are the #1 roofer in San Diego by your own hand because you've done some of your own SEO. You've learned SEO. I think that's rare. It's very rare for roofers to take the initiative. That's kind of rude of me to say, but it's true. To really hit it hard on their own. So, in your experience, what did it take? Like, what kind of effort did it take? How many hours a week did that take? Has it been worth it? How much does it take to maintain?
So in the beginning, I was self-taught. So all I did was watch Neil Patel videos, read Yoast blogs, Moz blogs, all that stuff. And so I had to first research, find it, then kind of ingest it. But I found that it didn't take very much time at all. I just went to Google. I asked Google, hey, what do you guys want? I'm kind of older, you know what I mean? So I'm pushing 50, and so there was a lot of black hat when I first saw the internet in my area. And so I saw the crackdown on that. I saw what the ramifications could be. So I made sure to teach myself the correct way, what Google wants. And what I found was that it's a higher intent lead, much higher intent lead. You're not a commodity. You're not just a one line item on a shelf. And so I just quickly found out that it was
worth it. It's definitely worth it.
100% worth it.
As far as like over the years, as you know, you see other people kind of swoop in and get competitive. They get into SEO or they have a company doing it or whatever. How have you kind of maintained that, and what's the level of effort there?
Well, now I don't want to lead people on to an illusion. SEO takes maintenance, but I haven't had to.
Okay.
I built a very robust site that had all the correct interlinking, backlinking, anchor pages, so it's all communicating together. And so I would say your first question of how long, in the beginning, I was probably doing about 4 to 6 hours a day for a good 6 to 8 months until I had it all the way up and going.
Okay, nice.
But once it was up and going, like I didn't reinvest in it for like 6 years. Only until last year I started building some more pages. But for 6 years, I did not throw $1 at it.
Amazing.
So my original startup, I had an amount that it cost me.
Yeah.
I added my sweat equity time and the amount of money like one of the things I outsource is a content writer.
Yeah.
She's $130 a page.
Absolutely.
And so I had to add up all of this amount. And then as these leads, like every year, another 1,300 leads, and next year 2,000 leads, and next year 3,000 leads. We're now averaging close to like 3,500 to 4,000 leads a year. I can't get to them all. So what I do is I kind of cherry pick them. I'm able to weed out the ones I don't want and focus on the ones I want, which helped me and my KPIs, all of my analytics on the back end.
I mean, that's, to me, SEO is about becoming more selective and profitable. It's not just about getting more leads. I always think it's funny when people say, I have enough. It's like, but do you have the ones you want? And how nice would it be to be able to sort them out? I think a lot of those people, it's that feeling that we have to service every lead that comes in. So did you have to go through a process of like almost like when you went through that process of saying, I can't handle all these, who are you sending those to? Are you making good referral partnerships for that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And what happens is like, so on a daily average, 10 to 15 leads a day.
Okay.
On a day in San Diego, which we don't normally get rain, I will get over 100 leads in a day. It's almost like a fire that you can't put out.
Yeah.
And so you just have to release. You have to, now what I do is take all the repairs, put them over here. Take all the real estate inspections, put them over here. I focus on the ones where they say they call asking for a new roof priority. You know what I mean? So, and I still can't even get through those because it's usually more than 50 on a rainy day.
It sounds like Google has been a good decision for you to really push in on that.
Oh, I love Google. Yeah.
So ways to get started if you're looking now, Hook Agency. Also, an option if you're doing it yourself, which is fucking awesome that you did that. RoofingSEOschool.com. And for somebody trying to make that decision, about whether to work with an agency or to do it on their own. Sell me doing it on your own and talk to me about when it's appropriate, or if you could imagine hiring an agency, what would that be? Reason? And you can, it's okay if you're just saying do it yourself.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be negative, but so a lot of people have been reaching out to me to do like website analysis or to do audits on it. And what I'm finding is that first they'll tell me how long their website's been live, how much their monthly budget, and what their initial startup was. My mouth drops because I'll go to their page, broken links, pages with lorem ipsum still on it, pages with like maybe 50 words with no interlinks, no. They're talking about roofing repair on that page. Why is that not linking to their roofing repair menu item? I'm blown away. And the amount of money that they're paying. And then I look up this company, they're a professional company. Like just this week, I had a friend call and wanted me to do an audit. So he had his agency call me. It's the first time ever. Usually it's one-on-one with the roofer. It's the first time an agency called me. And so we were talking and he was blown away. He kept asking questions like, well, why are you doing this? And how does this work? And I'm like, well, how long have you been doing it? And why are you stealing money from people? You know what I mean? It's like, I got into it. I didn't get in it for the money. I got in it to help customers not have to choose that person. Plain and simple. I'm a service industry contractor. So I provide help with a service.
Love it. Well, and if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how could they do that?
Just Google roofing in San Diego, you'll find me.
I like that.
But no, I mean, Eric, Roofing Specialist of San Diego, Eric Richardson on Facebook, formerly Eric the Roofer. Just starting a new company, so I'm going to be building on another website, Unified Solar and Roofing.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet you, sir. Thanks for joining.
I appreciate it. Thank you.